Coming up, we'll be talking about one of our most favorite discontinued products, one I know you're going to remember. DunkAroos!
Stay with us. Welcome to Inside the General Mills Archives. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Katie.
And this is one of our most talked about products, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Betty Crocker's beloved dessert snack, DunkAroos, has a huge following online. In fact, many individuals have created petitions, bribes, and pleas for General Mills to bring back DunkAroos to the United States.
Any person who attended school lunch in the 1990s and 2000s remembers. Maybe you were that lucky kid in elementary school whose parents packed DunkAroos in your lunches. DunkAroos hit the market in 1992, and kids loved dunking those tiny little kangaroo-shaped cookies into that smooth, delicious frosting.
DunkAroos were a snack that combined cookies and frosting in one convenient single-serve tray. It was the first time that frosting and cookies were packaged together to create an easy dessert snack.
The first flavors included honey graham cookies with a vanilla frosting, honey graham cookies and chocolate frosting, and one you might not remember, but I would have loved it, was a chocolate graham cookie with a peanut butter cream.
In 1993, all the DunkAroos flavors were sprinkled in excitement with rainbow sprinkles. And of course, they became the most popular flavor.
And as the name implies, dunk comes from the action of kids dunking their cookie into the frosting so they could have as much or as little frosting as they desired.
The roux of DunkAroos comes from Kangaroo, who was the only mascot on packaging and in commercials. Originally, the kangaroo's name was Sydney. I presume that Sydney the kangaroo was named after one of the largest cities in Australia, where kangaroos are a native animal. Sydney was an Aussie hunk, as he said, with his Australian accent in one of his first commercials.
Later, in 1996, DunkAroos gave consumers the opportunity to give more personality to the kangaroo with the Kangaroo Kangahoo mail-in. Everyone had a chance to draw the kangaroo and tell us about his favorite things. What was his favorite television show, sport, frosting flavor, and his favorite thing to do, next to eating DunkAroos, of course.
After all the mail-ins were read, Duncan the Daredevil was introduced. He swims and climbs, jumps and paddles, he flies, he runs, crashes, and dunks, all for DunkAroos.
Later in the 2000s, his name was shortened again to just Dunk.
DunkAroos were officially discontinued here in the United States in May 2012. However, they remained in Canada. But here in the United States, the backlash hit the internet of people wanting their DunkAroos back in the marketplace.
Even though it's been 5 years, people are still commenting about the product on social media. At Ash07126 said, hashtag I'll never be too old for DunkAroos. At General Mills, I think it's time we bring these back. 28 years old and I still haven't lost hope.
The DunkAroos Canada team even encouraged people to go from the United States up to Canada to get their favorite snack.
And the nostalgia doesn't end there. Donut shops and ice cream parlors all across the United States have DunkAroos themed items on their menus to ease the minds of millennials. There's even a popular coffee shop that offers a DunkAroo flavored item on their secret menu.
Ooh. And there's so many recipes, DunkAroo dips, and even wannabe dunkers out there that are trying to recreate this very beloved product.
So the closest thing that I could think of would be Annie's Bunny Grams.
And rainbow chip frosting from Betty Crocker. Oh my gosh, I have to get some.
Oh, very good.
So good.
Oh, very good. Not gonna lie. While we DIY our DunkAroos, feel free to reach out to us on the General Mills Facebook page or on Twitter or Instagram using @GeneralMills.
Tell us what you'd like to learn more about from our company history. Thanks for watching. Yum!